You've all had such a great time. So our last comic, she's amazing. She just recently won the World Series of Comedy in Boston, which means she's going to Las Vegas to compete in the World Series of Comedy America, I suppose. She also came to my house once and used a coaster without being asked. Please give it up for Renee Santos!
Manners. My mother used to beat me, that's why I use coasters. Oh my god, how the hell are you guys? I just want to let you guys know I am wearing shorts. You'll be shocked by this, but I have a day job, so I had this packed in my backpack all day long, and I never put this on together. You know, and then I put it on in the dressing room back here, and I realized that my vagina may be longer than my shorts. Sorry. Oh, this weather, is anybody else this weather is weird for me. I moved here from Los Angeles about a year and a half ago. So, are you from LA?
I'm from San Francisco.
Oh, right on. I dig the drive heat. I love so much about New York, but it's hard when you get clean and then 2 seconds later you're dripping like a fucking 400-pound man. It's hot. You never get ready for anything, you know? My LA friends give me so much shit about moving to New York City too because of the weather. Why would you move to New York City? Because of the weather. The weather. What? Oh my god. It's so stupid because of the weather. I'm pretty sure nobody on the planet moves to New York City as a weather-based decision. Right. We move here for the culture and the intellectual superiority. Pretty sure. I do love New York. I love public transit. It's a much better fit for me. I didn't do very well in LA with public transit. With cars. I get in trouble all the time. I get speeding tickets all the time and car accidents. I'm sort of an asshole on the road. I actually have to go back to California in October because I got a speeding ticket from this cop that looked like Cartman from South. See, it was funny, and I kept that's the thing I was thinking about the whole time. So I was a total douchebag, laughing, giggling at the cop. He's getting all pissed at me. I just imagine him giving me the ticket in Cartman's voice. He comes up to the side of my car and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. You know I who you live in. You was going 65 miles an hour and 45 miles an hour." Today, you did not respect the laws of authority. He's like, he's not hurting. By the time he did come up to the side of my car, he was so pissed at me. Right? He was like, "So, what's your story?" I'm like, "I wanted to be a ballerina when I was 6. I did move here with my car, which was probably stupid, but I had only bought it a year and a half ago. It was it was new to me, not new. And I have really bad credit, it was a big leap for me to buy this car. They made me put $4,000 down on a $5,200 car. I was like, what else is there about to finance the bumper? I'm taking this shit to New York. I had a hard time looking for apartments in New York City because I realized it's expensive to live here, right? I realized I had 2 options. Either I could have my bathtub in my kitchen, or I could move to New Jersey. So that's what I did. Anybody else live in Jersey? A few of you. Right on. Guys, I didn't realize that there was a thing, a Jersey thing in New York, you know? Because I've been in LA for so long. So and I live in Jersey City, I'm Manhattan adjacent. I barely live in Jersey, right? I live closer than a lot of people in Brooklyn, but I tell people, seriously, I have this person who lives in Bay Ridge, they're "You live in Jersey?" I'm like, "You live in fucking Bay Ridge. I'm pretty sure I'm close." Right? But so I didn't realize there was this thing about it, and sometimes I do extra work on set, and this girl, I find that people confess to me that they also live in Jersey, they're selling drugs. I was like, "I live in Jersey City." She's like, "I live in Hoboken." Should I not tell people this? But did a show last night in Jersey City, and like there were like 8 people there. The people will not cross the state line. There's something about it, right? I get really upset about it. I realize that I just can't talk about it anymore, so I wrote a song. Hit it. Hello, it's me. I was wondering, since you're in New York, you'd like to visit me. I'd love to see you, Renee. What part of New York City did you finally find a place? New Jersey, actually. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Kinda heard your voice quiver. I lived just on the other side of the Hudson River. You can see the Freedom Tower and the backside of the Statue of Liberty standing in my shower. Please come visit me. I'd rather just wait till I'm in New York City. Last time I did that song, I had really bad laryngitis, and I was opening for New York City Pride, and everybody thought I was a tranny. Oh. Are you guys watching the Olympics? Are you into this? I love it. I'm so into it right now because I'm actually training for my first Ironman triathlon. Thank you. You can clap for that because it's totally masochistic and awesome. But that's why I can wear these shorts, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like, I'm totally into it right now. Like, I usually don't watch the Olympics, but my coach actually is a former Olympian. He was a swimmer in like the 1984 Olympics, but he got kicked out of the Olympics for using performance-enhancing drugs. I asked him like recently, what performance-enhancing drug did you use? You know what he said to me? Weed. Woo! You clearly smoke weed, right? Okay, but wait, stay with me for a second. There's nothing performance-enhancing about weed, right? Unless you put a fucking Hershey's bar at the end of a swimming pool, that is not going to enhance my performance. It's like, that makes some sense. Training for triathlon, it's a weird experience. There's like an art to like how to do it, and it's a really long race, and like, so my coach is like, Renee, you gotta practice peeing in your wetsuit because, you know, you're out there for like forever, for like an entire work day, it's a lot. But so I'm like, I'm gonna practice peeing in my wetsuit, like if the race comes and I have to pee, like it'll be go to, I'll do it, right? You know, I'm gonna practice this peeing, it's stupid. But as you build up to the Ironman, you do like smaller races, so like, a couple months ago I did like an Olympic distance and I'm swimming and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta pee. Let's do this, right, you know? And I didn't think this all the way through because you have like a really tight wetsuit on and like the little booties and you're like horizontal to the water, and I realized there's only one place for the pee to escape. The fucking neck. So all of a sudden I pee and I'm like, oh my God, I'm peeing on my face. Like right now I'm drinking from a mirror in this moment. That's why we practice. Not go well. You gotta like set up your bike. There's like a transition area, and you gotta like set up your bike and like get all your nutrition because like you're out there for like 8.5 hours. You're gonna eat every 2 hours and like anything that you need on the bike. And the last race that I did, I had my period. Right? Oh, it sucks, right? They're like, you should stop and use the restroom once. I'm like, with my period, I'm gonna be stopping like every hour. This is gonna suck, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna pack like a bunch of tampons, but I'm like, so you have this thing called a tri-kit, and it basically looks like a cycling outfit, but it's made out of bathing suit material, and that way you don't have to change, and you do all 3 things in it, and it's got little like pockets in it or whatever. So I'm going down to the transition area, and I almost forget my tampons before the race starts, so I just put them in my shorts, right? Because I'm like, I gotta get down there, I gotta get down there. All of a sudden they call my heat, and I gotta get to the start line. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. So I get to the water, and all of a sudden I'm like 500 meters into my swim, and all of a sudden I feel, oh, this is gonna suck later. Oh. I'm so proud. I got off the bike and I forgot to take the helmet off. So like 2 miles into the run, somebody's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, safety first. You don't know what's happening. Shit. Oh, we'll see how I do. My race is in a couple of weeks on the 21st in Guilford, New Hampshire. I'm ready. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. But my mom's coming to the race, which is a weird thing because my mom is like, you know that one person that at every holiday thing like fucks it up for everybody else? You know what I'm talking about? If you can't think of that person, you're it. My family, it's my mom, right? She's like 3 scoops of crazy, like super, she's homophobic and racist and just, she's got a lot going on. My mom is really crazy. She's not even discreetly crazy. Like she hides crazy like a bikini hides an extra 45 pounds. You know what I mean? So it's extra weird for me right now because my boyfriend's coming to the race, Janet. Yes, I'm gayer than a box of rainbows. I know, this screams, stick a dick in my face. I get it. I get it. But, so that's gonna be interesting. And my mom and Janet have had like a weird thing because my partner and I are actually trying to get pregnant right now. Yeah. She's trying to get where she's gonna carry first. I gotta be honest, I just want to be that asshole who's like running through Central Park with a 2-month-old baby like, I don't know what happened, my body just bounced right back. But no, my mom, she's coming around, but it's tough because she's like, she still can't handle the gay marriage thing. She's like, I don't think you can have gay marriage and then you're gonna have gay babies, and then all the gays are gonna be making more gays, and it's gonna be all kind of gay people all taking over the world. I'm like, I don't even understand that, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but most of us gay people come from you straight folk. You're the one who's making the gays. She's ridiculous. My mom thinks that she thinks I'm closed-minded because I won't listen to the Republican side. And she's like, you gotta listen to the other side, whatever. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I decided this year, especially with, Donald Trump, I'm like, this is a great train wreck of a year, at least pay attention to the other side, right? But I gotta say, I still, the conservative side, they say such ignorant shit that it could potentially benefit us gays. I was watching this debate with Ted Cruz and Donald Trump, and Anderson Cooper asked Ted Cruz his opinion about all of this. He goes, look. I'm not trying to discriminate against our gay brothers and sisters. I believe that gay people have a handicap. I was like, that shit I will take. I want my blue little placard with 2 women fucking on it so I can park up front and center of the grocery store. Right? I don't have to wait in line at Disneyland anymore. I can bash all you straight people with kids. Sorry, little girl. I know that you've been waiting in line for 3 hours, but I lick pussy, so I get to go first. After all, isn't it? My mom doesn't, she doesn't just have like an issue with the gay thing too. She has a complete like denial of her own ethnicity. My mom is a Cuban immigrant. She came to this country in 1962 during the Cuban Missile Crisis on a boat. But my entire life, she told me that I was like Spanish from Madrid. Like didn't teach me a lick of Spanish. Made me wear like 250 sunblock that was made out of like panda placenta. I don't know, but I never got a tan. It was like what? I always suspected that I was Latina though, because I'm one of 6 siblings and none of us know our dad. You don't have to speak the language. Until we started applying to colleges, right? And then all of a sudden I was really Hispanic. My mom was like, how much it costs to go to that school? Girl, you better check the Hispanic box. Check the Hispanic box. Matter of fact, check the lesbian box, Renee. Can you find the lesbian box? I'm like, don't worry, Mom. I can find the lesbian box. It's weird, you know, aside from my mother, I have been very blessed. I have not had to deal with a lot of homophobic issues. But I do find that people still sort of respond bizarrely to my sexuality, you know? Like when I say that I'm a lesbian, people are like, oh, are you like a complete lesbian? Like, you don't like guys at all. I'm assuming that's because I flat iron my hair and my vagina's longer than my shorts, but... Or when I say that I think a guy is really attractive, people are like, that's really weird, I thought you were a lesbian. I am a lesbian. I don't have holograms over my eyes that make men look all fucking distorted. You know what I mean? I also feel like people who should be aware of gayness, like aren't, they're still completely oblivious, like doctors, you know? I just turned 30 years old, and so I'm like a reproductive age, and I go to my doctor, and my doctor's like, Renee, are you sexually active? I'm like, yes, yeah, I'm sexually active. Oh, do you use birth control? I'm like, nope. I do not. Do you use condoms? Nope, don't use condoms. Well, Renee, you could be pregnant. I'm like, unless I'm having the next fucking Jesus, there's no way I'm actually pregnant. Yeah, still goes right over his head. He's like, I know you can be, this is an embarrassing thing, it's fine, like, I'll write you a discreet prescription or whatever. I'm like, doctor, I'm not pregnant because my girlfriend's balls are made out of plastic. I'll wrap it up with this, but my favorite thing about being gay are my straight men, or do we straight men in the crowd? Guys, you say some really stupid shit. I gotta say, my favorite, oh, you just haven't had the right dick. You need a big dick, all right? Here's the thing, gentlemen. I don't like dick. So what makes you think that a larger version of that very thing that I don't like is somehow going to entice me? That's like going to a restaurant and being like, oh, do you want tomatoes? And you're, oh, I don't like tomatoes. Oh, you don't like tomatoes?